Starting students, okay? Yeah. I was texting in that group so that the students can join. Itne yaar, 77 students are there. What is this happening? 77 students are there. 77 online class में. And coming are like 20 and this much. ऐसा थोड़ी चलेगा. How will this work? Tell me. है ना? Okay, let me see how many have joined. Bindu is visible. Sharath Kumar have joined. Very good. Sharath. Ajay have joined. Excellent, Ajay. And yeah, okay. So at least good, very good. So welcome to the class. Bhavani, Bhavana, Bindu have already told. Ajay, Pavna, Gagana, Kritika, Mansa, Manjuna, Pramod, Pratik, Prerna, Raksha, Sharad, Shinchana, Varalakshmi, Vishwas, Kirtan. है ना? Good. So yes, we are starting it. Okay. Okay, students. So this session today is numerical as per the 11th class. So we'll revise first 11th class random numericals as I've told you in the beginning classes. है ना? So day after day, it will be improving. Few numericals, like maybe one numerical I have just included from electrostatics. Two numerical maybe. The thing which you have studied yesterday, I mean, not just related to that, but in between. I mean, the electrostatics chapter which we have studied, usse connected, the thing is this. The questions are these. I remember one thing, poll ho gaya na? I'm ending the poll. Everything is visible and audible. Fine. Yeah, my face is not important here today. Okay. The main thing is you must focus here. वो important है. So yeah, we'll solve from here. Questions. Okay. Nice. Oh, please don't create noise in between. Okay. So please keep yourself muted. Okay. Yeah, mute all. Now it is fine. So only I will be audible now. No one else will be audible. See, don't waste your time and energy simply in like, you know, which the things which are not worth in the room or like in the house. So study here. Yeah. So this I have projected the first question. Answer it. I'm giving you a time. This is the NEET level question, students. Okay. So all the students like Shana and all group which is preparing for the NEET. This is for those. ये सारा पेपर ही नीट का actually. This was a NEET mock test. So what I decided is this, the test which happened for the 12th standard. No, मैंने डिसाइड किया कि उस टेस्ट में से आई विल टेक द 11th चैप्टर को 11th के सिलेबस का क्वेश्चंस and I will put it here. So that will revise your concepts also. Plus next time, whenever you are like giving the mock test in the one NEET mock test, so you may be able to see these kind of questions or like not similar, maybe similar, but whatever the concept is clear. So this is very much worthy. It's like very beneficial for you. So the question says two charged spheres having radius a. है ना? All are coming. No, you're very good. 27 students. Very good. Very good morning, students. I hope you may be having your breakfast. Maybe. So two charged spheres having radius a. This is having the radius a. This is having the radius b are joined with a conducting wire. The second sphere is having the radius b, and these two spheres are joined with the conducting wire like this. Okay? Then the ratio of the electric field A and B on this surface. Now they're asking this. कि suppose ये चार स्फेयर है, ठीक है, इस पे इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड होगा कोई, इस पे भी इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड बी होगा, बी रेडियस के स्फेयर पर, तो इन दोनों का इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड फाइंड करो और उसका रेशियो करो. लेट मी टेल यू वन थिंग, सपोज यू आर हैविंग अ स्फेयर, चार्ज स्फेयर, ठीक है, तो ऑलवेज रिमेंबर इफ द स्फेयर इज हैविंग द चार्ज क्यू uniformly distributed, let me see this thing, always remember this thing, if the sphere is having the charge q यूनिफॉर्मली डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड थ्रू आउट, ठीक है। तो उसके सरफेस पे फील्ड हम लिखेंगे के क्यू बाय रेडियस का स्क्वायर, रिमेंबर दिस ऑलवेज। अब इसको सॉल्व करो, आंसर बाहर निकालो, बट इस केस में दिस इज फॉर द इंडिविजुअल स्फीयर, बट इफ यू कनेक्ट बोथ द स्फीयर्स द थिंग विल बी डिफरेंट, ठीक है। ट्राई टू सॉल्व इट स्टूडेंट्स एंड रिप्लाई मी इन द चैट बॉक्स, व्हाट डू यू थिंक, व्हाट इज द आंसर। बताओ बताओ आंसर क्या होगा। आई एम लॉन्चिंग अ पोल फॉर यू, ए बी सी या डी, दिस विल बी मोर इंटरेक्टिव, है ना। What do you think? What will be the answer? So now it is easy for you. You don't like to put a text in the chat box, so do this thing. All of you must answer. I will launch the poll for the minute there. 28 students are there. Let us see who is the topper here. We'll analyze. I'll give you the solution after this. So the which students? Let me check on the phone how the class is looking. Just to check on the phone how the class is looking. How the class is looking. Reply. To check on the phone how the class is looking. How the class is looking. Plus, next time, whenever you are like giving the mock test in the one thing, need mock test. So you may be able to see these kind of questions, or like not similar, maybe similar, but whatever the concept is clear. So this is very much worthy. It's like very beneficial for you. So the question says two charged spheres having radius a, है ना? All have. Okay, it is working there on the phone also. That's nice. It's working there. A few of you have texted the answer, so I will go now with this. Amending the poll, Dishu. So it's ended. Now, if I share the results with you people, you know, so you can see A and B are the majority of the people have given A and B as the answer. 50-50 of the class, not 50, but similar kind of percentages. So let us check who's right. A या B. अब देखो, the question I have already explained you here. ठीक है, क्वेश्चन में तो कोई डाउट नहीं है, क्वेश्चन तो ओके, सिंचन एंड स्फूर्ति ऑल दिस स्कीम वेरी गुड। सो क्वेश्चन में तो कोई डाउट नहीं है, लेकिन सॉल्यूशन में डाउट है कि ए होगा या बी होगा, बिकॉज 41% दिस 41% दिस, रेस्ट आर दिस विल नॉट वर्क। सी एंड डी तो नहीं है, लेट अस सी बट क्या हो सकता है सी डी भी हो। So see here, when the two spheres are connected by a wire, remember then both will acquire the same potential. I think I've explained the potential difference or the potential there. Okay, let me explain you again this thing. Hold on. ऐसे करता हूँ, इसी पे explain कर देता हूँ. Yeah, white sheet पे. See students here, suppose you are having a sphere like this. ठीक है, and उस sphere पे charge Q. I'm having a bucket. Bucket में I have put the charge Q. And then I took this bucket and I have just spilled all this charge on this. So this charge got uniformly distributed throughout this Q charge uniformly got distributed throughout this sphere. Okay. What happened? There is some quantity which is known as potential. I've given you the simple formula. Also, I'll give you the slides. Use me potential. I mean, I'll separate. If you want, I will separately explain. But simple hai. Remember, potential is a scalar quantity, and on the sphere it is given by like this: kq by r. ठीक है, ये आया कहाँ से potential? Let us go in the depths of this now. So see why I have put here numerical session. The reason was this: I wanted you to I want to explain you the concept of this. It's automatically synchronized. It was this question was been put here like the reason was this: he wanted to explain you the potential energy and potential concept. ठीक है, let us move next. See, let us start from little bit beginning and then see the theory of potential difference, potential, and then directly solve this question. Because you people may be solving for the electric field. but the concept of potential is introduced in between. Okay, to explain this, I am showing you here. So now be strict to this. So see, you have studied this thing when there are two charges, Q1 charge and Q2 charge, and when they are at r distance from each other. So we know there is some force which is known as Coulomb force or electrostatic force which come into existence. There is some force which is Coulomb force or electrostatic force which come into existence. And its magnitude we know it is given by this electrostatic constant Q1 magnitude of the Q2 charge multiply करके distance का sphere. This all thing you have already seen. Okay, then we have seen कि if suppose there is some charge Q at any r distance, if I just keep a point, I'm not keeping a test charge or charge here. I just wanted to know the electric field intensity here. So this you can put by like this. If you put a test charge Q naught, उसके कारण force क्या आएगा? Force will be K Q naught by R square. If you need to find the electric field intensity due to this capital Q charge, you divide this force by small q naught on both the sides. This will give you the electric field intensity, which comes out to be kq by r square. So this doesn't require any other charge in this equation. Okay, kq by r square. Good students who attended the class. Very good. अब force हो गया, electric field हो गया. Since force is a vector, electric field will also be vector because ये force by charge ही है. Charge is scalar. Now you have studied, remember this thing now. Okay, you have studied, we got what? We got force K Q1 Q2 upon R square. We got electric field vector, that is force vector upon charge. These are the equations and these are vectors. V, victory. Okay, remember now. You have studied in classical mechanics in your 11th class. See, I'm explaining the concept of potential difference, not by slides, directly here. So that will be more better for you, maybe. We have studied in mechanics, classical mechanics, है ना? Work power energy chapter में, WPE chapter we have seen. In this chapter, in that WPE chapter, you have seen one thing. Remember, we say like this: force is equals to minus del U by del X. Force is equals to minus, or you can see this is du by dx, or somewhere you'll find it as minus del U by del X. ठीक है? Okay, students. Okay. So remember, this equation में this force and this U is what basically it's potential energy. So if I want to write the magnitude, I can write potential energy का differentiation. Okay, like potential energy upon change in with respect to x, उसका differentiation करते हैं, so we get the force. Similarly, students, here in this electrostatics chapter, this is del u by del x or du by dx, potential energy का gradient है ना. Similarly, here in this electrostatics chapter, we say electric field is equals to minus of del v by del x. Remember this thing. Electric field is equals to minus del v by del x here. ठीक है? Where v is the electric potential, not the energy, electric potential. Or you can do like this. You can multiply this equation like this. Force is equals to minus electrostatics. Maybe you can do del u by del x. मतलब ये potential energy, electrostatic potential energy. This is electrostatic force. ठीक है? So through this we get an idea. When you will derive this equation, I'll show you in the next class. अभी नहीं करूँगा, अभी slides में नहीं. अभी remember just two things now. Suppose we're having the two charges like this. At a r, अभी बस इतना remember रखो. ठीक है? Little bit hint I have given what the derivation will be. Next class में we'll see. Or you just ask, remember, recall, like text me the personal doubt group. कि सर ये concept pending है, इसको बताना है. ठीक है? If you feel कि you are not able to derive this, or see from the module or the books. If you're having two charges which are at r distance, very good students, है ना? So if you need to find the potential energy, this is given by k q1 q2 upon r. Remember this. And similarly, जैसे force होता है two charges के लिए, electric field होता है just एक charge के लिए. In this equation, you can't see two charges. There is just one source charge. Similarly, potential energy two charges के लिए होता है जैसे force होता है, but this is scalar. And electric potential सिर्फ एक charge के लिए होता है at any point. This is r, not square. ठीक है? I hope you got a difference and you can symmetrically remember the formulas and how to use them. ठीक है? Fine. अब potential scalar quantity होता है. Okay, and what happens? Remember this concept कि when we are having two spheres, Q1 charge or Q2 charge, if I connect this with wire, no, potential after some time becomes what? Same on both of them, V and B. Initially क्या था? Initially I had K Q1 R, इस पे है radius R1, K Q2 by R2, इस पे है radius R2. But when I connect them, initially it was V1 and V2. Finally it will be some common V. इसको समझने के लिए you must understand, you must match this with the theory of what? Can anybody say? Heat देखा? Heat students, heat देखा? Heat chapter में what we studied? In heat chapter we studied like this. Suppose there is one sphere, it is having the temperature T1, and this is a sphere, it is having temperature T2, है ना? So heat flows from higher temperature body, T1 is higher than T2, to a lower temperature body. If I connect them via some conducting rod, है ना? Material such as which conducts the heat, allows that heat to pass through it. Also, if I'm not conducting it, it will take so much time. But if I connect the rod in between them, some material which allows the heat to pass through it, then it will be more better for this. है ना? What's going to happen if I connect this material? Heat will pass from a higher temperature body to a lower temperature body like this. Until what time? Until the temperature becomes common. Until the equilibrium state is achieved. Equilibrium state is achieved. Equilibrium state is achieved. Okay. So similarly here, students, just hold on 1 second. Let me check, take it out one thing. ठीक है? तो फिर similarly ये concept होता है जिसमें if you connect the two spheres, initially they're having the potential difference V1 and V2. When you connect both the spheres, finally they will be having the common potential V. Finally, they will be having some common potential as V. I hope it's clear. Okay, students, so welcome. है ना? So that's fine. यहाँ से समझ में आया? Can you compare the analogies, both the analogies, yes or no? Reply in the chat box. दोनों analogies compare कर सकते हो ना? Temperature, heat will flow from higher temperature to lower temperature. Similarly, potential difference, temperature common हो जाता है. Finally, potential heat becomes like temperature becomes common. इसमें क्या होगा? इसमें potential becomes common when you conduct like this. ठीक है? Just think like this analogy. अब remember this thing. We know this thing कि if I'm taking a sphere of radius r और उस पे charge Q uniformly distribute हो गया है. So at the surface on it, electric field is given by kq by radius का sphere. ठीक है? Okay. Similarly, here it is written K is nothing but it is 1 pi 4 pi epsilon naught. Fine. Potential also remember it is just KQ by R. If charge Q is uniformly distributed on the surface, potential is KQ by R. K is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Okay. And this is the relation between electric field and potential. I've given you that equation, no? Del V by del X. That means what? Del V by del X like this. Okay? Del V by del X is like this. E V by X. Remember one thing that if V is constant here, no? So E is directly proportional to 1 by R, or E is inversely proportional to R. So as distance R between the bodies, sorry, the radius of the body increases, electric field goes and goes, so you can see it's getting decreases. So what I'm going to do is this, just compare the things and divide them, you'll get the answer here. Very easy था ये, बहुत easy question है students. पूछा क्या इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड का ratio when they are connected. So when they are connected, potential becomes equal on them. ठीक है? So through this you get an answer. समझ में आया? Yes or no? Yes or no students? समझ में आया या नहीं? B by A आंसर है भाई. ठीक है, देखो अब if the question is asked this कि when the two bodies are connected, hold on, when the two bodies are connected, initially they were having the potential this R1, this is having the potential K2 by R2. जब ये connect हो जाएगा तो finally common potential क्या होगा? If they ask this question you keep in, this question you keep it as like pending. Okay, I'll explain the concept of potential properly again. ठीक है? I just thought here कि इसमें electric field ही पूछा है, potential is not introduced, इसमें potential introduce किया, but whatever. Okay, this is the answer as per this. If you understood, then it's okay. Otherwise, when I will explain you the concept of potential, then we'll do this question again. It's a random question. One more question will come from this electrostatics that you'll be able to do properly. Now, some students are given this answer, not this. Some students are given this answer. This answer is actually right as per your knowledge which we have attained till now. Why? What's the reason? Because if I take one sphere, other sphere, this electric field is kq by a square. This it is kq by b square. Divide this. This will give you b square by a square without the connection. So this answer is right for the students who have just acquired the knowledge till now. है ना? अभी जो अभी तक पढ़ा recently. Advanced जिसने अपने आप पढ़ा है वो that can answer A by B. Move next. नहीं समझ में आया तो we'll explain the concept of potential difference. Then it will be cleared. Okay. 37 number question. This is not from your class. Let it be pending. ठीक है, तो ये इंटरफेरेंस है. इन दिस 12th class there is a chapter known as Diffraction Optics, Wave Optics. In that you will be able to study this. अभी के लिए leave it. Yeah, this is from your class, students. 11th syllabus. This is from Waves chapter, Doppler effect. I have shown you the PPTs in the class if you remember. Waves chapter, Doppler effect. Doppler effect. I've shown you the PPT in the class. ठीक है? Is it? Yes or no? है ना? तो simple है. So I'm showing you what the person is saying. It says a person observes two trains. So there is a person, this person P. Okay, he is observing two trains. One of them is coming with the speed v by 5. So one is coming. Harry Potter train. It's a Harry Potter train. Okay, tell me who are the students here in the class who are watching Harry Potter series, who have downloaded Harry Potter series or they're watching. I mean from the first part, Harry Potter and so what was that? Soccer Stone or something like this. Sorcerer's Stone. Anybody watching here again Harry Potter series? Yes or no? वो देख रहा है Harry Potter? Reply in the chat box. Let us have some fun. Nobody. Not again and again. Sir, we don't watch again and again. Maybe. Acha, Rohit is watching Harry Potter. Raksha is also watching. Rohit says no, I'm not watching. Raksha is watching. Okay. No issues. So what do you do all the day? Bindu says no. What do you do all the day, students? सारा दिन करते क्या हो? Comics. Chetan says money heist. What is this? I don't understand. Stranger things. Strange things. We do strange things. Okay. Anybody's playing the games like Modern Warfare, Counter Strike, anything like this? Like, I don't have the time to play only. PUBG, how much you will play PUBG? All the day PUBG खेलोगे क्या? Sir playing. Manjunath Free Fire. Chetan Clash Royale. Clash Royale you are playing, huh? Okay. Who is studying actually? Tell me who is studying in the holidays now. कोई है जो like he or she is studying with a complete schedule? Yes or no? Anybody? I mean, type said I am studying with complete schedule. Yes, sir, I am studying. Anybody? No one is studying. Okay. Anybody is learning anything like reading novels? Raksha is reading novels. Okay. So if you're reading novels, read this novel if you want. I mean, but it's like hi-fi novel, but you can read. Read some motivating, like, like many motivators, David Goggins and all these things. You can read any of the novels. Athletic novels, the people who have really been good. Okay. So anybody is here like who have joined some summer camp, learning dancing or music or guitar or drawing or sketches, pencil sketch, something like this. Or have anybody have joined some computer classes like learning some languages, anything like this? Singing. Pramod is singing. So we'll listen a song from you. If we'll meet, will Raksha is learning guitar. Very good. Rohit is Rohit is saying Manjunath. What is this? How can a person learn a Manjunath? What does it mean? I don't understand. Okay, simply you're doing fun here, huh? Don't do this fun. Okay, you can. Okay, let us proceed. Different dance styles you are learning. Different dance styles. Dance styles. Dance. Chetan says I'm. Acha. This is very bad, Chetan. Okay, students. So let us proceed here. You must study here. So the person this. What you have texted again? Say this is a person, a very big person. In Dashera, the Ravana is made and the Ravana is burnt here like this. So it's standing like this here. So see, here this is what happening. Train here. This is train. It is moving like this. Sir, Manjunath is a dance master. Okay, Manjunath is dance master. That's you. That you want to say. Fine. So this is a train. Chuk chuk chuk. It's moving like this. Okay. This train is coming like this. Chuk, 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 chuk. Okay. So the question says a person observes two trains. One of them is coming with the speed v by 5, and another is going away with the same speed. ठीक है. So one is coming towards him with the speed v by 5, and another is going away. This is the second train. This is train number 1. This is train number 2. This is train number 2. Okay. And this is going away with the speed, same speed v by 5 like this. Okay. So say if both the train blow whistles, is a sound like shh, है ना? Each of frequency is this. The difference in frequency is here by the stationary person. Remember one thing I told you. If the person is standing like this, है ना? If the train is moving, इसको the sound will be which is listened by this person via this train. It will be something less different. और इसके कारण it will be something different. So इसमें the frequency of the sound which is listened by due to this train by the person and frequency of this sound which is listened by the train second by this person उसमें difference पूछ रहे हैं F1 minus F2. So try it out. I'm launching the poll here. Just answer me. What do you think? What can be the answer? So try to answer that. What can be your answer? Think. कि ट्रेन इज ओके इंट्यूएशन से सोचो चलो लेट अस सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन बाय इंट्यूएशन ठीक है मतलब सोचो ऐसे कि जस्ट assume yourself on the platform and one train is coming उसका साउंड कैसे होता है it's coming towards us and the train which is going उसका साउंड होता है साउंड इज डिक्रीजिंग इसमें तो साउंड इज इंक्रीजिंग फ्रीक्वेंसी डिफरेंस कितना होगा व्हाट यू कैन थिंक एनीबॉडी प्रेडिक्ट कुछ कोई प्रेडिक्ट कर सकता है एनीवन ऑफ यू कैन प्रेडिक्ट हियर एनीवन ऑफ यू कैन प्रेडिक्ट स्टूडेंट्स और स्पीड भी मैच कर लो दोनों का स्पीड सेम है ये स्पीड से आ रहा है दिस स्पीड से जा रहा है फ्रीक्वेंसी इज 240 ऑफ व्हाट ऑफ द विसल्स ऑफ द बोथ ऑफ द ट्रेन वो भी सेम है सो कैन यू कमेंट फ्रीक्वेंसी डिफरेंस कितना होगा सम हैव पार्टिसिपेटेड नो आंसर्स ओके आई एम एंडिंग द पोल I'm sharing here few of the students have answered actually 9 students have answered sorry. So if I share the results, you can see 56% are saying B. I don't know. You have said this answer knowingly or unknowingly. I mean, just by tukka or just you try to analyze the things, whatever. So let me stop this sharing. देखो, इसमें I will not go for the derivation of the formula. I will not go for the derivation of the formula here. ठीक है रिमेंबर दिस फॉर्म इस फॉर्मूला को लिख ही लो स्टूडेंट्स नोट दिस फॉर्मूला इन योर नोटबुक देखो ठीक है रिमेंबर वन थिंग हियर होल्ड ऑन हाँ सो बहुत ज़्यादा बच्चे आ रहे हैं व्हाट्स हैपनिंग वेरी गुड ऑल ऑफ यू टुडे यू आर इन द मूड ऑफ स्टडिंग सो देखो व्हेन द ट्रेन इज अप्रोचिंग द चित्रश्री इज प्रेजेंट और नॉट चित्रश्री इज हियर शी इज वेयर आई मीन 11th में ही है ना चित्रश्री व्हाई शी इज नॉट कमिंग टू क्लास चित्रश्री इज देयर इन द क्लास यस और नो एनीबॉडी कैन रिप्लाई हियर मे बी सम आईडी दूसरे आईडी से आया हो can anybody reply here yes or no chitrashri is here or what has happened is she attending other classes and why she is not attending physics class एक भी physics class में नहीं है वो वो रिप्लाई करेगा भाई चलो मैं एक्सप्लेन कर रहा हूँ बीच में रिप्लाई कर देना ठीक है just reply in between I'm explaining this so when the train is coming towards the observer apparent frequency of this noise produced by the whistle will be given by this formula this is what ये d जो है ये नहीं आएगा इसमें ये d नहीं आएगा ठीक है ना ये v of the velocity of the train v velocity of the sound ठीक है f naught is the frequency given 240 something is given here but when train is moving away from the observer like this so apparent frequency जो इसको सुनेगा this will be this much v plus vs v is the speed that is v by 5 vs is the speed of sound ठीक है f naught is 243 same for both the trains given 243 है क्या है 240 है okay now beat frequency f1 minus f2 they are asking this we have to find ठीक है let us find this keep v कितना दे रखा है it is v by 5 speed of sound is this v by 5 ठीक है, v by 5 again minus v f naught minus v by 5 again v by 5 plus v, because sound of speed of sound का fifth part, okay, it is what given here, speed of the train f naught is 240 hertz. So इसको जब सॉल्व करेंगे स्टूडेंट्स क्या आएगा, एनीबडी कैन आंसर? इसको करेंगे तो ये आएगा वी स्क्वेयर 25 माइनस वी स्क्वेयर, ऊपर देखेंगे तो आई कैन टेक दिस कॉमन थिंग, so this will give me the result v by 5 plus v, okay, and this will be v by 5 minus का हो जाएगा plus v again, this will get cancel, net result will come as, इसको v by 5 common ले लेंगे, this will be v by 5 f naught, net result which I am getting here is this f1 minus f2 frequency का difference, beat frequency इसको कहते हैं beats, beat frequency, ठीक है, this is coming equals to by the way 2v v square by 25 minus v square, ठीक है, and then this is v by 5 f naught, this is the complete expression of this, इसमें बस values put करना है हमें, we'll get the answer, anybody can put the values here, any one of you, कोई वैल्यू पुट करना चाहेगा? देखो स्पीड ऑफ साउंड कितना होता है, एनीबडी कैन आंसर हियर, व्हाट इज द स्पीड ऑफ साउंड? आई एम सॉल्विंग इन कैलकुलेटर, यू आल्सो सॉल्व एंड टेक आउट द आंसर, कैलकुलेटर, व्हाट इज द स्पीड ऑफ साउंड? स्टूडेंट्स रिप्लाई इन द चैट बॉक्स, इतना तो रिप्लाई करो, चैट बॉक्स में रिप्लाई करो, स्पीड ऑफ साउंड, देखो नो नो वन इज रिप्लाइंग, व्हाट इज दिस? It's given us 343, okay, सॉल्व करो स्टूडेंट्स इसको जल्दी, दिस इज गिवन एज दिस 686, नीचे एक्सप्रेशन में ये है, विल गो ऑन वेरी बिग एक्सप्रेशन रहेगा ये, ओके, इसको सॉल्व, इसको रैंडमली सॉल्व करते हैं यहाँ पे, ठीक है, v by 5 उसको कुछ मिस्टेक किया है क्या मैंने, लेट्स चेक इट आउट, ओके, ये तो फाइन है बट दिस इज समथिंग, vs is v by 5, 1 second स्टूडेंट्स, आई एम डूइंग सम करेक्शन हियर, ओके, जस्ट होल्ड ऑन, इसको चेंज नहीं करना अभी, इसको इतना ही रखो, लेट मी ट्राई विद दिस, सो ओके, सो इसको होल्ड पे रखना स्टूडेंट्स, आई विल गिव यू द सॉल्यूशन, पीडीएफ में दे दूंगा सॉल्यूशन, ओके, और टुमारो विल चेक इट आउट, somebody like just give me a message पिंग कि ये इशू है सर इसमें क्वेश्चन में, ठीक है, let us move next, 39 number question, this is from the thermodynamics, all of you solve fast, बहुत easy है, thermodynamics 11th syllabus revision question, the best graph of the molar specific heat at constant volume versus absolute temperature of monatomic ideal gas क्या होगा, anybody can answer, you have studied this thing, paper दिया है तुमने, you have studied this thing, answer it, I'm launching the poll, जल्दी बताओ क्या होगा, सीबी वर्सेस मोनोटोमिक आइडल गैस के लिए, फॉर द मोनोटोमिक आइडल गैस टेम्परेचर का ग्राफ कैसे होता है, The person who has studied this thing, no, the person who has studied, वो तो इसको 1 सेकंड में आंसर दे सकता है. The person can answer in 1 second. I'll give just 30 seconds for this poll. End the poll. देखो, if you see here, अभी 3 students are participating. What is this? No issues. So if I share the results, whatever, this answer you have given. No, it's not correct. Let me show you this thing. For an ideal gas, CV is given by this formula. We know Cp minus Cv we have studied in class. क्या था? F by 2 plus 1 R minus F by 2 ये था ना. So this is what? Cv. This gives us what? So जब minus करते हैं, it gives us R. That is Cp minus Cv is R. This is some equation. इसका what's the name of this equation? Anybody can say? Cp minus Cv R. This equation का name क्या है? What's the name of this equation? Thermodynamics. Okay, you text me the name in between. I'm proceeding. ठीक है. So Cp constant. This is at a constant pressure. Specific it at constant pressure. Specific it at constant volume. This is what gas constant. Up the question here arises this. Yeah, very good. Universal gas constant. Okay. For an ideal monatomic gas, mono matlab one atom. Degree of freedom, if we talk about, exists in 3 directions. That's why I'm writing here. F for monatomic gas was how much? क्लास में पढ़ा था ना, 3 था. रोटेशन नहीं होता, वाइब्रेशन भी नहीं लेते, तो 3 होगा CV here. Answer is what? CV is 3 by 2R. Can you see here any factor of temperature? Temperature का कोई factor can you see? No, there is no factor of temperature here. So what will say? It is independent of temperature. This thing is independent of temperature. ठीक है. So force will be the answer. मतलब CV टेम्परेचर का वैल्यू चाहे कोई भी हो एक्स एक्सिस पे, CV इज सेम फॉर अ पर्टिकुलर सिस्टम or the condition or the scenario which is given. You understood this thing? CV is क्या 3 by 2 आ रहा है. It is independent of temperature. Yes or no? इसका आंसर D है. The graph is D. Let us proceed next. चलो ये आंसर करो. It's from the 11th syllabus only. Numerical session, revision of the numerical session. The ratio of stress to strain कितना होता है? वेरी इजी स्टूडेंट्स. ये है मैकेनिकल प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ मैटर में से. मैकेनिकल प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ मैटर में से यही क्वेश्चन. आंसर दिस. आई एम लॉन्चिंग अ पोल. ये तो आंसर करो. पोल इज ऑन योर स्क्रीन. ए बी सी या डी फास्ट. इट्स लाइक केबीसी. कौन बनेगा करोड़पति? बैकग्राउंड म्यूजिक दूं? टुन 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 टुन. आंसर इट. Ratio of stress upon strain. If this is wrong, I'll share the results. Let us see who is wrong here. I'll share the results. We'll see who is the person given the wrong answer of this. 11th खत्म हो गया and you don't know this thing. Answer it fast. Stress upon strain क्या होता है? Answer it. Okay, I'm ending it. ये देखो. Majority of the students have given first as the answer. That is A is your answer. ठीक है. So as per this is the right answer by the way. And you know this thing. अब बताया नहीं था कि यंग्स क्लास में we told no students है ना. Young's modulus. Young's modulus. That is the modulus of elasticity. Is given by stress on strain. ठीक है. क्या होता है? स्ट्रेस अपॉन स्ट्रेन होता है. First answer. Also, for your notes, it's been written here the ratio of stress to strain for any given material is given is equal modulus of elasticity. अब ये क्वेश्चन स्टूडेंट्स इज फ्रॉम इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक्स बाय द वे अगेन इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक्स क्वेश्चन ठीक है इसमें इफ यू सी देयर इज नो सच थिंग that is potential. Even the electric field is not introduced in this question. So it's a direct question from the field of the electrostatics. Matlab, conceptual clarity will be checked by this question. So the question says a soap bubble. You know, we go in the fairs and we get some kind of instrument there in which we put the soap and like, when we blow air from our mouth, the bubbles are produced so much and look, it looks good like decoration kind of thing. You know, not decoration, but just as a kid we play with that. Sometimes it looks good. And also these days there is a machine. There's a machine I have seen somewhere, you know. In that automatically the bubbles are produced. You just own the machine and put the soap there, and automatically thousands of bubbles are being produced again and again, like continuously. So it's mechanical now. It's not a muscularly. I mean, we need not require to put the effort in to produce those bubbles now. You know. So that's good. Sometime in some way parties it looks good bubble production. Okay. So it says a soap bubble. Suppose this is a soap bubble. Now it's having some. Let me sketch it. So it's having this blue होता है ना थोड़ा ऐसे. So whatever this इस पे negative charge है. Suppose if I'm having negative charge Q, if I distribute this negative charge on this soap bubble, or if I give negative charge to this soap bubble, so what's going to happen? Radius will increase or decrease. क्योंकि इसमें surface tension होता है. It's having the particles, cohesive adhesive forces concept you have studied, I think so. So जब इस पे negative charge दूंगा, what's going to happen? The radius will increase or decrease. Any one of you answer here. Radius decrease होता है या radius increase होता है? Use the logic. कि देखो soap bubbles, everything is a matter. Matter contain atom and molecules. Each of the atom contain proton, electrons, neutrons. Electrons are the what? Charges. Electrons are basically charges. So negative charge दोगे, electrons are already present. If you give the negative charge, what's going to happen? Negative charge दोगे तो मतलब क्या हो जाएगा? What's going to happen? Okay, I am giving you this question as a homework. Let me give you a hint for this. Hint is this. Soap bubble is a conductor. Remember, it's a conductor. Matlab conducts allows the flow of charges through it. So by symmetric charge will be distributed uniformly over the surface of the bubble. So as you are giving the negative charge to this soap bubble, the charges will get uniformly distributed throughout the sphere here. Okay. So due to the mutual repulsion between the charges over the surface, electron, they will push the soap film away from each other. Mutual क्यों होगा? क्योंकि negative charges. So the radius of the bubble will increase. The answer says this. The radius of the bubble will increase. Just hold on. I am going to check the answer key online. ठीक है? And our answer is A. Did you understood this? First reply me this. ये समझ में आया? Then I will launch a poll. Answer this. ये समझ में आया? How the radius of the bubble will increase? Please reply. Please reply, students. How the radius will increase? जल्दी करो, फिर मैं NPS launch करूंगा ना. Then I will launch the NPS. So question number 43 का आंसर क्या है? Let's check it out. आंसर की भी मैं देख रहा हूँ. I'm just seeing on the answer key. 43. Forty-three का students it is given as 1. So that is right answer. Okay. 43 का 1 is 42 का 1. 42 का भी बना, it's right, increases, it's right answer students. Okay, so this will be what, this is right answer, 1 is the right answer. Okay, so thank you so much for attending the class. I'm launching the NPS poll now. I have to be host for the second class now. Please participate. देखो, and also give your like you can put your text in the, you can text me personally also, or you can text me in the doubt group also. If you don't want any modules, or if you're studying anything, you want any help. One student was asking me from me some doubt. I have specially made a YouTube video. I remember that was really good. If you'll ask, I'll make a. I can launch a class at that time only if I'm free really, and we can study online also. And Spurti Shahana or Bindushri, any one of you, call Chetashri, Chetrashri. Why she is not attending the classes? I remember she is in the 11th class. Most probably she is in the 11th class. Why these days she is not attending the classes? Or you can reply also. Okay, bye bye everyone. So much of lots of thank you. You attended the classes. Students, you attended the classes. Thank you so much. Now attend the poll and then you can leave. Any doubts can ask. Bye sir. Bye Yatin brother. Bye everyone. One more student is pending reply here. All of you must reply in the chat box. Sorry, this NPS poll. हो गया? Good. Okay, students. Bye bye everyone. Take care. Study well. Any doubts? I'm here in the session only. If you're facing any doubts, can ask. Okay, bye everyone. ठीक है? Bye bye. Tata.